Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome to the Cricket Happening Show today. And in this part of the Cricket Happening Show, I'm going to look at the Sri Lankan team that has been announced for the tour of Australia, which is coming up. We'll talk about that and also have a brief look at the team. And the other news that I would like to talk about is do a brief preview of the second test which is coming up between Bangladesh and West Indies after Bangladesh surprisingly lost the first test match against West Indies. So first, let me start off with mahela Jayawardene being named the captain. Mahela Jayawardene has been named the captain of the team to tour Australia, and it's a very tough tour, and I'm pretty happy that Mahela Jayawardene has been named the skipper for the tour, because he's a very experienced and he knows the Australian conditions. He has played a lot in Australia. He knows what to expect from Australia, and I thought it was a very good choice on the part of the Sri Lankan Test selectors not to really induct any new persons into the captaincy job, but they decided to go for Mahela Jayawardene, the tried and trusted Mahela Jayawardene. Well, Angelo Matthews will be his vice captain, which is always to be expected. Tilgate Dilshan, you know what a wonderful player he is, and Kumar Sangakkara, the other experienced bloke who would be the most experienced persons in the Sri Lankan Test team with Mahela Jayawardene and Kumar Sangakkara. Tharanga Paranavithana has got a chance, so he gets a chance in Australia. Thilan Samaravira, you know Thilan Samaravira is a wonderful player. He's a wonderful test player. Prasanna Jayawardene also has a very good test record. Rangana Herath, the left arm spinner. But what it's very interesting to see what the Sri Lankan Test squad consists of. The Sri Lankan Test squad, I think this is like horses for courses. So basically, they have gone to a side which is more. They've got lots of pace bowlers in the lineup, which is very important as far as Australia is concerned, because there's a lot of bounce. You need pace bowlers, and that's what precisely they have got. So what they have done is they got Nuwan Kulashekara, who could be a very good combination, because now he has both the stock ball, which goes outside the off stump, which swings outside as the out swinger. They also has perfected the in swinger now. So that is going to be very interesting. Nuwan Kulashekara, Shaminda Ranga, who bowls with lots of pace, and he has already bowled against the Australians when he made his debut, so he will be looking forward to that. And then they have the Chanaka Velagadra, the left arm pace bowler, coming into the attack. Nuwan Pradeep, who is being talked about as a very fiery pace bowler, so he's there. And these are the conditions where the Sri Lankan fast bowlers could really prove a point against Australia, because they are getting wickets which are suited absolutely to their liking, and that is the time Sri Lanka would be expecting these bowlers to deliver the goods and take some wickets. And it's not going to be easy, but it would be a real test of their skills. Dhamika Prasad also comes back into the team. He's also a very good pace bowler. He also played against Australia in the past, and so as I said, they have stocked this particular test team with lots of pace bowlers. And then Dimuth Karunaratne, who hit a 50 in the first test match against New Zealand in their victory when he hit the winning boundary, has been given an opportunity to go to Australia, so he also gets his chance. And then the spinners, well, there are only two spinners. Rangana Herath is the left arm spinner, who would be the key, who would be the main spinner, and then they have Sunra the right arm off spinner, who has already played against Australia. Well, there's no place for Lahiru Thirimane. They're all on standby. Lahiru Thirimane, Tisra Pereira, the all-rounder, he's a good specialist one-day player, and Tisra Pereira and Jivan Mendis, probably they will be there for the one-dayers. Akila Dananjaya doesn't get an opportunity. I was a bit surprised over there. Ajanta Mendis doesn't find a place, so that has come as a big surprise for me, that Ajanta Mendis has not been included. And this is going to be a very long tour. It's a 16-man party that has been announced, and they are going to play a lot of 3 tests. I think it's going to become 3 tests. They're going to play a lot of one-day internationals. They're going to play a lot of 2020 matches. But all in all, it looks to be a very good side to me. I think the Sri Lankan selectors had to be commended for the way they have selected. But Ajanta Mendis probably, I'm a bit surprised. Probably on bounce wicket, Ajanta Mendis with his spin. But probably they feel that Australian batsmen have already sorted out Mendis and they don't want to take chances. But Akila Dananjaya could have been pressed up. Again, that is again left to the selectors. But I thought still the Sri Lankan team has a very good blend, and I thought horses for courses. So what they have done is they have gone for some good pace bowlers who get their opportunity to test their skills in Australia, and that would be very interesting. So that is as far as the Sri Lankan team, which has been announced to play in Australia, and they will be, as far as the squad is concerned, the first match, according to me, is starting on Sri Lanka. I mean, they will be, the tour begins with a warm-up match, and that will be in Canberra on 6th of December. The tour starts. Okay, let's move on from here now, and let's move on to the Bangladesh versus West Indies second test coming up. This is the final test of the series, so Bangladesh get an opportunity at home to actually square the series, if at all they want to avenge what West Indies did to them. But again, that is not going to be easy, because Bangladesh have to really start. This is something they would have, their morale would be totally down after where they were seemingly in a very winning position, and they have lost this match, and a lot of criticism was there. But one good thing of note for Bangladesh would be that they went on to their first 500 score in international cricket, and also collected their highest ever score, highest total as far as their test history is concerned. So Bangladesh, well, what are they going to do? Tamim Iqbal, there could be no place for Junaid Sadiq, who was a bit struggling with the short stuff. So whether it is going to be Nasimuddin Anamul Haq, one has to remain wait and watch. Sharia Nafiz is there in the team. Naeem Islam, who did a very good turn, in fact had a maiden century. Then Mushfiqur Rahim, the captain, leads the way, and Shakib Al Hassan, another experienced bloke. Mahmudullah is the vice captain. Nasir Hussain. But Sohail Ghazi will be really watched on his debut. Not a single Bangladesh bowler has done this, where he took 9 international wickets on his debut, bowling the first ball which was hit for 6, the fourth ball which was hit for 6 by Gale, and then he picked up Gale's wicket. So, but he has 9 wickets on his international debut. No Bangladeshi bowler has ever done that. So that would go a long way for Sohail Ghazi, probably going to cement his place into this Bangladesh team. As any bowler on debut, if he takes 9 wickets, definitely seems to be, in my opinion, should be world class, and that's what Sohail Ghazi is. In fact, there's a long way to go, but he could be a real proposition for the West Indies once again. But it was very sad to see Sohail Ghazi, even though Bangladesh lost, Sohail Ghazi was amongst the wickets. Totally, he was swarmed. He had taken lots of West Indies wickets, and one good ball, that the stock ball that he was talking about, is that he bowls with the same action and the ball does not turn. It comes in straight and it could surprise the batsman. That's what he precisely did with Marlon Samuels and Shimnara and Chandrapal when he was actually bowling. Shahadat Hussain and Rubel Hussain will do the pace duties for Bangladesh, and then the spinners should take over, Sohail Ghazi and Shakib Al Hasan probably. Well, that is as far as Bangladesh is concerned. For West Indies, everything to look forward to. Now this match is going to be played at the venue, which is a new venue. It's going to be a new test venue, so one does not know how the pitch is going to play. It is going to be played at Khulna. Khulna is the new test venue now in Bangladesh, and this is the first time a test is going to be held over there. And I'm told Sohail Ghazi, who did so well on his international debut in the first test, will be really would be wanting to have the red cherry right away, like how he bowled to Chris Gale. Probably would like to bowl with the red cherry itself, because it is his home ground. So that would be very interesting. And as far as the West Indian team is concerned, well, they should be absolutely on a high after getting a victory which they would have not probably expected. But morale would be definitely boosted. Chris Gale, he would probably get an opportunity to really have a go at this Bangladesh bowling now, because West Indies already have won the match, nothing to lose now. Kieran Powell went to back-to-back centuries, took the man of the match. He should be absolutely confidence personified. Darren Bravo also played a good knock there. Marlon Samuels contributed, not in the much, but definitely he needs to really turn it on. Shivnara and Chandrapal, well, his contribution was very vital. He had a double century there in the mix in the first innings. Dinesh Ramadhan, the wicket-keeper, has become a very consistent scorer of late. Darren Sammy, the captain, always leading by example. Sunil Narine took some wickets, but Sunil Narine and Virasamy Permal will be the one who would be doing the spinning duties. Virasamy Permal was very good on his debut. Tino Best, watch out for Tino Best, who really hassle the Bangladeshis, really rile them, and whether he's going to do the same and pick up wickets, that should be interesting to see. And Ravi Rampal, one of those most consistent and most improved bowlers in the West Indies, really lending a real teeth to the attack there. And I thought that the Sheikh Abu Nasser Stadium in Khulna will be waiting for this second test match to start. And I'm told the weather has been unpredictable. There is also a sort of a depression forming in the Bay of Bengal, so you might have some showers coming in. So that is not good news. But we all wait for this new venue in Khulna to actually have the two test have the first ever test match, which is held in Khulna in Bangladesh. And the Bangladeshi fans would be wanting to see that their team does well on the first day a match is being played in Khulna. But West Indies will definitely like to carry the same form that they did, and they would like to do the same to Bangladesh. But what is really going to happen? One has to wait and watch, and we will all wait here till the proceedings unfold here at the Khulna ground. Unless then, that's it from me, your host Ram, for the cricket show for today. One note before I go. Just some news peeping in that Stephen Finn is once again a doubtful starter for the second test, which starts against India at the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai on Friday. So Friday would be, I think it is 23rd of November. That is something. Other than that, I don't have anything else to share, dear fans, friends, and subscribers. Your support has been tremendous. Thanks. Keep the support going. Thanks for your company and thanks for watching Cricket Happenings. Your host Ram will see you tomorrow. Thank you.